Hey, it's Jennifer Sparks. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my 5-day cruise on the Carnival Venezia in about 20 minutes. Can I do that? I'm going to try. I'm an overachiever. If you want to see more of Carnival Venezia videos, please check out my playlist at the end of this video. We're currently in New York City, Manhattan, and we are going to Canada. I'm here today with my husband, Kelly. Our embarkation was a little long and painful. They were having some difficulties, but once you're on the ship, everything is fine. You soon forget about all that. Getting on a cruise ship is so exciting. There's so much to look forward to in that week. Our daughter dropped us off at the cruise terminal because we live in Connecticut, but you could also park there as well. You just need to call for reservations. This is my first time cruising on the Carnival Venezia. And my first impression was, wow. It's not like the typical Carnival cruises, which I like too, but this is a lot different. I'm going to show you our cabin really quickly. We were on deck 6, which I thought was very convenient to everything. We just had a basic inside cabin, no frills, no balconies, no windows, nothing. The room was bigger than I thought it was going to be, and it was actually a really nice home base for us. We had no complaints at all. I love the decor on the Venezia. It was definitely very elegant. Had nice features like a safe, lots of closet space. I was very happy with our cabin. I'm going to try to give you as much information as I can in this very short time. If you have any questions for me, I'd be happy to answer. You could ask them in the comments below. Not sure what you're going to do when you board the ship? Don't worry, they're going to leave an activity schedule right in your cabin. There's plenty of things to do all day long. The hardest part is figuring out what it is you want to do. You think once you're on the cruise ship, you're free? You're not. They want you to go to a muster station and do a drill, just in case there's an emergency. My advice is just do it right away. Get it out of the way. Once you're done with that, then you're really free. The drill was very painless. Now here's a look at the casino. I gotta say, this was like the best cruise casino. The casino is only open when the boat is at sea. It is not open when the boat is docked. If you want to see more of the casino, I made a whole video about the casino. This is just a very small part of it, as well as a whole video about the food and the dining on the Carnival Venezia. I couldn't do it all in this 20-minute video. If you're enjoying this video and finding it helpful at all, can you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, because it will let YouTube know that my videos don't suck. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, don't miss this, guys. I don't care what's going on. Make sure you see the boat leave New York City if you're going from New York City, because this is really, really nice. For me, there is no better feeling than just cruising away from the land and being in the water. It's totally magical. They have all these parties going on as soon as you're cruising away. You could go dance and do that, or you could walk around and you can see how pretty everything is. You could go swimming, you could go to the buffet. There's so many choices, so many things to do. During these parties is a wonderful time to go explore and go check out other areas that you may want to see that might be busier later. I'm going to take you guys for a little walk around. Have you sailed the Carnival Venezia before? Let me know in the comments below how your sailing was. I really enjoyed it, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys. As I mentioned before, when people get on the boat, they're either unpacking, they're at the buffet, they're at the party. This is a great time to go discover things like Serenity. This is the adult-only area. It was a little windy, but we had the most beautiful view from deck 15 in Serenity. The elevators are a little confusing. You choose your room outside of the elevator, not inside. There is internet, but you have to pay for it. So if you don't pay for it, you're going to have no internet. I was surprised, but we were still able to text from the ship. I was a little disturbed about the internet, to be quite honest. I didn't think I'd be able to do it. But after the first day, I realized how much I enjoyed it, being disconnected and just really just enjoying what's around me at that moment, not necessarily what's in front of me on my phone. Sort of felt very 1980s. Me and my husband got along great on the ship, and it's probably because we spent so much time talking to each other and not looking at our phones. Like I said earlier, this video is not going to be about the food. There's way too much information for this video, but there is a separate video only about dining. But here is a look at the upstairs on the Lido deck where you could find the buffets. You definitely will not be hungry at all on this ship. There is just food everywhere all the time. But there is nothing available now. This is super early in the morning. Between 4 a.m. and about 6 a.m. there's no food. I think they have room service, but you have to pay for it. Here's a little peek into the Lido Deck bar. The Lido Deck is on deck 10. Like I said earlier, our cabin was on deck 6, which made it convenient to pretty much the restaurants, the showrooms, and up here, which was deck 10, 15, sometimes we would take the elevator because that was a little high up. But we tried to use the stairs as much as possible to burn off some of the food. I loved coming up to deck 11 and having some coffee. It had such a beautiful view. There is a retractable roof on the Carnival Venezia on the Lido deck. It was open when we sailed away, then it closed, but it was a little cloudy, a little rainy, a little chilly at times, so totally get that. Before breakfast, the first thing you're going to find is some cereal that they put out, and coffee and juices, which is all self-serve. Coming up to the marketplace before everybody else early in the morning was definitely one of the highlights of my trip. It's so peaceful. Here's a look at the showroom. I was very impressed. That is a really nice showroom. Felt very burlesque with the chandeliers and the red velvet. I was also very impressed with the little surprises in our room. We loved our cabin steward. He was awesome. I loved the casino. As I said before, it was big. It had a lot of choices. I found it did better for me super early in the morning. I finally got Kelly down there and the machines kind of sucked. Sorry.
It's a taker.
Back to the showroom for an afternoon production. In the evening, you could watch a movie on the Lido deck. We had a wonderful day at sea. We're going to be landing in Canada tomorrow, or docking in Canada. Is it landing or docking? I'm not really sure. And here we are again. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. This is when I like to go filming. Well, we're not going to be showing you Canada or Serenity for that matter, because those are two totally different separate videos. But I will say, if you are docked somewhere and you want to check out Serenity, while the boat is docked is a wonderful time to go check it out, because you could sit anywhere you want to sit. Don't forget about all the wonderful photo opportunities around the Carnival Venezia. Also, if you don't want to leave the ship, you can watch where the ship is right from your room. There are a lot of things to do for kids. This is a look at the Build-A-Bear workshop. It was an activity that they were hosting. I'm going to be taking you around Deck 5. This is a hidden gem. You got to go check this out if you're looking for a nice little place to escape. Deck 5 is also where you're going to find the specialty restaurants and numerous other bars and lounges as well. But there are many other places you could go and sit and relax and read. My husband listens to audiobooks. I work on my videos. Just, free places where you could just go and escape. I'm not going to lie, the Carnival Venezia got crowded at times. You just have to use some strategy, kind of like, wow, everybody's here. I'm going to go there instead. So we came to Deck 5 quite often. You could order your photos that you take on the Carnival Venezia on the Carnival Hub, or you could come here and see them in person. A peek down at the casino on deck 4. If you're a music lover, they have music going on everywhere. This is the Grand Central Atrium. Okay, back to the sexy showroom. They have games like Family Feud, Newlywed Game, type-based games, but for copyright claims, they ask you not to film. Same thing with the comedy show. This is the comedy showroom. All I could tell you is get there early. This place fills up fast. We had to wait in line all the times that we did, but it's worth it. It's a very fun show. Another fun event they have is the White Party. This is up on the Lido deck. We didn't get the memo about the white. If you see yourself or anybody you know in any of these videos, feel free to share with them. I'm hoping these films help people have good memories of their ships. You know, I'm working and making the film so you don't have to. And I hope that people that don't know whether this ship is for them or not could see this video and make a better decision for themselves. I really think the Venezia was a really good time. I thought it was a beautiful ship and I really enjoyed it, and I would definitely go on that again. Now for our second stop, we're pulling into Halifax, Canada. But our trip to Halifax is another video. But we're back in the showroom now. We're going to be watching Deal or No Deal, another game show. Then back to the comedy club. Then once again back to the showroom.
For those of you that have already met, yes, by now I think you know my name is Mark Hugh.
This was hysterical. It was like the Newlywed Game. It was called Love and Marriage. You could also go dancing and listen to live music. It's a cold, windy day. It's our last day.
go, never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I'll live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my light in my heart at the end. Mama, just killed me.
It's your very last carnival ice cream.
We will see about that. We might be in a midnight escape.
We might have to go. The Titanic. How far away?
Oh my god, that's a